Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all our Long War veterans. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing. This is 2017. You shouldn't actually have to get out of your car to go to longwar.net to become a veteran of the Long War today. But if you want to, that is strictly okay with me. So right next to me, on my right, your left, is Riley Killam, a very good buddy of mine, been knowing each other for a very long time. Comes into the food truck, comes into a lot of ventures that we have going on, and potentially into some cool stuff that we have working on in the future. But let's talk about the now. Let's talk about this amazing battle report that is about to go down. With, as you can see right now, High Fleet Lexus and Riley. Give us the breakdown. What is the name of this? I haven't seen this chapter before.
Well, this is my own custom chapter, the Golden Sentinels. They're an Imperial Fist successor, and the colors are green and gold, and the emblem's a White Castle Tower, and they are shooty as all get out.
All right, so I can't take it anymore. Let's start talking about what exactly today's game is going to consist of. This isn't some run-of-the-mill start of 2017. This isn't some just any kind of game. This is a forge the narrative. It's going to pique a lot of interest because we're touching on a lot of stuff we've talked about and even some stuff that we didn't. So we've got an old school attacker and defender style mission that is going to be going on here today. We have got GameMat.eu in full effect with a cool fresh ass lava mat, and I always love being able to showcase his terrain, which is like the power couplings. All I envision is like literally, especially this, is like the end of episode 3. You know, when the plant right before everything blows up and goes to hell?
Oh, it's like an epic showdown in the ruins of an Inquisition facility about to be blown up.
And this is exactly how, in my mind, it's going to go down today. Yep. So let's start talking particulars and details. So, 4,000 points of attacking NIDs. We've got 3 different splinter cells, a High Fleet Lexus, all going to be used today. We've got everything from hundreds of small ones to big ones, outflanking Gene Stealers, upcoming Molochs, for one main goal. That is to eliminate this guy right here, Mr. Librarian
Mikhail Nerevar.
Here we go. He has found, stumbled upon, I would say, not so much on purpose, stumbled upon some critical information that the High Fleet Lexus is just, once they found out about it, is not going to allow this planet to be blown up and losing the information or letting that information getting back to the bad guys. So basically, we have got a lot of rules are going to be in effect, a lot of house rules, a lot of really cool stuff that we've talked about. One, that's a cool looking dreadnought right there.
Thank you very much.
Can we have some details on him?
Absolutely. This is Elder Acteon, made out of the Venerable Dreadnought kit, a little bit of foam stuff on the base there. So we all know Venerable Dreadnoughts, they're really cool. Guess what, they're really even more cooler is when they have a toughness value. So this guy is a 2-up save, toughness 7, feel no pain, 3 wounds. Okay, he's going to be a beast. Then we've got this Bastion. We're not going to have just one Bastion. We're going to have, in a planetary defense system, you're going to have more. So there's 4 Bastions. Yep. And
it's not even done there. Then we've got a Fortress of Redemption. Mm-hmm. Okay. Also, house rules. We've got to make it to where the, in my opinion, it's going to play out just like in the books. In the books, a lot of epic stuff happens. The missiles are shooting out everywhere. This is a missile, a Bastion missile defense weapon.
Yep.
We've created our own weapon. It is Strength 8. AP3, 2 shots. Sounds a lot like a lot of missile systems that we've seen.
But it gets even better.
It gets a lot fresher. You get Skyfire Interceptor, so that means it can shoot in between at the end of the movement phase if something is coming from reserve. Also, you can shoot up in the air or at the target or on the ground. You just have to declare it. Also, it has a link-up special ability. You telling me that if this is the like massive stronghold on a planet, that it would just end with, we have a Bastion with an Aegis defense line around it and an Icarus array? No, they're going to have all their cool secret tech in there. Yep. So for every, if 2 of these Bastions link up and shoot at the same target at the exact same time, they're twin linked. So that means you're going to be able to bang down 4 Strength 8 AP3 missiles, twin linked, Skyfire, Interceptor. I mean, are you kidding me? Also, It is a weapon system, just like the 4 heavy bolters on each one. Hey, guess what? This isn't some BS, normal, raggedy bolters and everything else. Any bolter that is fired in this entire army, that is Chapter Tactics Imperial Fist, is twin linked. Not reroll ones, not preferred, not anything else. It is literally twin linked. Only the best of the best get to defend this section of the planet, especially when something so important is on the line. Also, each weapon system is not at a shitty ballistic skill 2. It is not at anything else. It is at a full ballistic skill 4 and can shoot at independent targets at his leisure. It's not at the end of the turn. It's not at the closest anything else. So now we have buffed up his 1,500 points, right? And into a pretty badass force. But in my opinion, it ain't enough.
Nope.
I've got 4,000 points. I've got mamas. I've got swarm lords. I got flying hive tyrants. It is going down. This game is attacker defender. My man Riley has got to last, and the Golden Sentinels have got to last 30 seconds, aka 5 turns, for him and the Librarian to get off this planet.
Yep.
There's some, the High Fleet Lexus has been able to throw over the comms and over all the teleportations and everything else that is out there, the comms relays and everything. It's all staticked up. The High Fleet Lexus has bought itself 30 seconds to a minute to make this shit happen, to destroy that Librarian. So at the beginning of Riley's 5th turn, bottom of 5, his entire turn is used by picking him and all his models off the board, aka winning the game, the objective.
If I make it that far.
I know, and I am going to start, so this is just a rundown. If anybody else wants to use it at home, you can ad-lib, you can do what you want, but our setup is he's got about a 22-inch deployment zone that he can utilize. That's where the bastions and everything, 24-inch deployment zone you can utilize for the bastions. I deploy my entire army within 18 inches of him. I am going first. I also have infiltrators and anything, so if I can pop guys in, I'm able to do that. This is what we're going to do. Also, have without numbers. If any of the smaller units from the Hormagaunts, Termagants, Gene Stealers, once an entire one of those models gets destroyed, a brand new one comes right back on the board. So this is a true old school attacker defender style, fun as shit game. For all you new guys that haven't tried it, you have got to watch this and try to replicate it yourself. You can do it with any kind of armies. So without further ado, without any more rambling, let's make this happen. Ravengers, they move 12 inches. They're Beast Cavalry, so this is just their fleet roll or their run roll. I will keep that. Don't need fleet to be moving with that anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pop these two guys off, my 2 Molochs. I'm going to just sit them back here. Optimus Prime, as we know, with all his badassery, is going to stay there. And looks like now I just got to move some models. All right, so veterans, again, another pro tip, 2 back-to-back. We've got a total of 8 inches that this first unit right here can do. So instead of moving every one of these models 8 inches forward, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna leapfrog. I'm gonna measure my 8 inches backwards from this front model. This model right here is now going to come here. All right. And then I'm going to put 8 inches this way. Now, fill in the blanks. So we're at the psychic phase. I've got 3 mamas, Swarm Lord, Swarmy, and then a Hive Tyrant. So we did get 3 catalysts, which is great, but more importantly, I have 2 Warp Lances. So we're going to start off. The only one in range is Shooty McShooterton. So let's see how many warp charges we get total. The community dice. We both get 6, Riley. I'm going to go big. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 dice at the bastion directly in front of me. I want to try to bring down a bastion. Turn 1 in the psychic phase. Let's go. There's no perils. Surprising. Riley, I don't believe you want to try to stop it, but because there's 5 successes, you good to let that go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 5 is 5 will let it go.
I'm not gonna be able to beat that.
So looking for a 3. What is it? A 5? That's a hit. So I'm strength 10 lance. That seems good. So anything? Well, I'm actually looking for a 3 or so. Yeah. So I have a single glance. That is a whole point. Now I want to give some Feel No Pain places. We're going to go Winged Hive Tyrant will be up first. To himself, and Optimus Trigon Prime is who he's going to try, and we'll do it on 2 dice. Shit. Does not go off. We will do Mama right here. We'll try to sling it to the Flying Hive Tyrant on 2d6. That is a cock dice. Balls. Okay. Last one, we've got Mama here, is going to try and sling it to anybody that is within 12 inches of her that is a big creature. Looks like Damasheron. It is 1 dice. Goes off. You want to try to stop it? Go ahead and roll all your dice. Yeah. Because I have none left. You're just looking for a single 6.
We got 1.
You did get a Long War. I see it. It snuck out of there. So all those dice, a lot of catalysts mean nothing when they don't go off. Let's take it to the shooting phase. All right, so I've got only a couple shots, and the one that kind of matters is my Hive Tyrant is going to come to this Plasma Dev Squad. As we all know, that's 12 shots, needing 3s, twin linked, 11 hits. Riley, I'm going to go ahead and call 10 wounds.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm going to call it.
That happens.
9 wounds.
You're close.
Wow, like a boss.
Yes.
Drops a guy.
Golden Sentinel's holding the line.
That guy, first blood me, right? If I'm not mistaken.
First blood to Juice.
Just kidding. I had to take the whole squad. Veterans, I killed a model. Win, W, but in all reality, there's a lot of models staring down these poor bastards here. The Golden Sentinels. But you know what? They brought the right weapon systems to do it. Orbital bombardments and everything else. So I got to withstand. Got to withstand.
Since I'm in a really good defensive position right now, I'm not even going to move anything. We're just going to roll straight into the psychic phase.
I got a community dice here.
Only 2.
All right, so 2 plus, what's your level 2 Psyker, is that right?
Level 2 Psyker, but he's got the Bones of Ozrak on him, so he's going to be generating 3 warp charges.
Cool. Awesome. Cool piece of war gear. So you're going to be rocking 5 dice. What are you going to try to throw those at?
I'm going to try and make these Plasma Cannon Devastators invisible.
Invis. All right, looking for 2 successes.
Indeed.
You do have 2, sir. Right? Yes, you do. All right, so I need to roll against that. Ready for some Long Wars? Nope. Got 1. Not enough. So, Invis Plasma Cannons there are.
Captain Antiochus here is going to call in some orbital bombardments from a strike cruiser high above the battlefield. We're going to scatter that in, centering about right here.
On this guy right here, I like that because you got a mass of models here that you could hit. So let's figure out where that scatter goes. All right, we're going to go back 7 inches. Now, Riley, do me a favor. Remember, what special ability does this guy have? He gets D3.
Yes,
D3 there. So here's your place right here. Go ahead and roll for everybody at home. Let's see how many actual templates you get.
Here's a D3.
Just rocking 1 today, right? So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 3. 6. Oh no, that's all 1 unit. So 9 total termagants from 1 unit.
Rolling to see how many we wound.
Looking for anything but?
Anything but a 1. So that looks like we've got 6 of them.
6. You rolled 3 ones. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Here we go.
We're going to start shooting with these las cannons. We're going to be going after those Raveners because strength 9 doubles out their toughness. It's going to be instant death.
No. Remember, we house ruled everybody has Eternal Warrior, right? Didn't we say that? Oh, we didn't have that conversation. Damn it. Okay, yeah, it IDs him out. Nothing I can do about it. And going to ground will get me nowhere, so I'm going to have to take this on the chin. All right, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Yep, there you go.
And looking for anything but a 1 on these rolls to wound. Looks like I got 3 wounds.
That is 3. Nothing I can absolutely do about that, so I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of the guys from up front.
Like we talked about earlier, if I shoot 2 of these Bastion missile systems at the same target, they become twin-linked. So I'm going to take both of these Bastion missile systems and fire them off of that Flying Hive Tyrant.
Linking them up, I will go ahead and let you know I'm jinking, especially since I didn't get my catalyst up.
Yep. Rolling to hit, looking for, and I got 2 hits out of that. We're going to re-roll these ones.
As everybody knows, where there's a 6, there's a 1 to follow, so that made sense.
Indeed, and it seems we've got 4 hits out of them all.
Yeah. You're good with Bastions, you know?
I'm great with Bastions.
That's what you do.
We're Imperial Fists. We defend. Rolling to wound. What is the toughness on that?
Toughness 6, strength 8, anything but a 1.
Anything but a 1. And I've got 3 wounds coming at your Hive Tyrant.
Man. Easy enough. Watch this. I've never failed a 4-up cover save for my Hive Tyrant, ever. Shit. 1, if I would have got Feel No Pain off. Damn it, I still would have took the 2 wounds. He's just took 2. I owe you a grounding check, Riley, at the end of this phase.
Next up, we're going to do the same thing over here, firing these 2 Bastion missile systems at the Hive Tyrant. Rolling to hit. And that's a twin-linked. And I've got 4 hits.
Give me just 1-1, Riley. That's it. Just give me 1.
Give me 1. I'll see if I can get you 1. I'll see if I can get you 1.
That's
this
a
one's
cock.
cocked. And I've only got 2 wounds coming his way.
So you're telling me there's a chance. Here we go. Gotta stick one of these. Stuck them both. Sorry about that, viewers. There's that. It is.
Next up, I'm going to be shooting my plasma guns to try and finish off his squad of Raveners over there. So I got 3 gets hot rolls. Ow.
Wow.
Ow.
Go. You owe me some armor saves.
I owe him 2 armor saves. And I lose yet another plasma cannon.
Best player on my team.
Only one of my plasma cannons survived that volley. So we're going to fire off 1 shot. Scatters. Ow. 8 inches.
8 inches now. Subtract 4.
No,
let me get that.
No, that's a 12.
Oh yeah, that's off
4.
the board. Got
that
it.
is way off the board.
Plasma cannons are invisible, but they're a little shook right now.
Best player on Hive Fleet Lexus, those plasma cannons. Next up, I've got a Missile Devastator squad firing at Optimus Prime here. One of them is using the Signum. It's BS5.
Oh, you made it correct!
And we've got 3 hits.
Wow, Yahtzee!
Rolling a wound, that is strength 8 versus his toughness 6, so I need anything but a 1. And that's 3 wounds. Looks like you've got 3 armor saves, son.
Nothing I can do about it. Got a 3-up save. Only will get a 2-up save maybe in close combat, so I have 3 wounds left.
All right, doing work, missile launchers. Next, we're going to fire these bolters right here. I've got 3 bolters firing into that Hive Tyrant.
That
Trigon Prime.
Trigon Prime, absolutely.
And 3 bolters, they're definitely inside of 12.
Absolutely.
I got a heavy bolter plasma gun and a storm bolter. Since this is the last stand of the Golden Sentinels, all of my bolt weapons are twin-linked instead of just re-rolling ones. So I'm going to fire these bolt guns here and that storm bolter into the Trigon Prime. Looks like we've got 2 ones to re-roll.
All hits.
And that is 8 hits.
Looking for 6s.
Looking for 6s to wound. 1 cocked die, let's hope for it. And 2 wounds.
Wow. All right, let me go ahead and bang these down real quick. All right, stuck those. Heavy bolter time?
Heavy bolter time. 3 shots coming out of that heavy bolter, also twin-linked. 3 hits. It's strength 5, so I need 5s to wound. And I got 1 wound.
Here we go.
Ooh. And he saved that.
Rapid fire plasma gun
Rapid fire plasma gun time. See if it hits. Ouch.
Sentinels are good with bolters, not so much plasma. Armor save?
Armor save. We pass. He's still alive. Lives to blow up another day.
Strength 7?
Strength 7.
Yep.
And that is not going to wound on a 2.
Looking for a 3.
Yep. Next up is my Stern Guard. We're going to fire Kraken rounds into the last of these Raveners. It's strength 4, AP 4.
This shout out goes to Kelsey Haley. Unleash the Kraken!
We're about to unleash it. Rolling a hit. These are all twin linked again because it's a bolt weapon. And I will need that twin link.
I think this is the first time in forever I've seen the Kraken round unleashed. I like it. That's one cool thing about these Stern Guard is how versatile they can be with all their different rounds.
And especially now that the Imperial Fist's special rule with the bolter drill applies to all bolt weapons, including special issue ammunition.
Absolutely. Fours kill me. Fours I take wounds.
Alrighty, let's see if it happens. And I've got 1.
All right, if you will put a dice counter right next to it for me, as it has taken a wound.
So by the end of the shooting phase, I managed to take down a handful of Termagants, some Hormagaunts. I got that last Ravener, and Elder Acteon here with his twin-link las cannon dropped another wound off of Optimus Prime. I'm feeling like the Golden Sentinels might make it. I think I got about a 50-50 shot of surviving to the end of this game.
So if you thought there was a lot of High Fleet Lexus on the board this past turn, wait till we see what happens this. We've got 3 Molochs that are about to appear. We also owe you 2 squads of Gene Stealers. Let's see if they come in. They come in on a 2 because of swarming. So this is the unit with the Broodlord. This is the Fatty Squad. They both are in. Here we go, one more time. Broodlord, Fatty Squad on this side, 1, 2. 3 4s the right. They both are going to come in hot on the left side of the table. The game is about to begin now. After moving and running on, the Gene Stealers have appeared. They're about to put some work in. They're trying to shoot the gap, heading for that Librarian. My triple Moloch action. I'm not going to be able to come up on this because that is a building and that is a thing. So we're going to go right on top of this toughness value Dreadnought. See if the first one, 3 inches, is still going to be able to get the template over him. So try to wound him. That is a wound. You get a 5-up, feel no pain.
And we don't make it.
And he takes a wound. My template is still over that, so I get to do it one whole other time. That is not going to be a wound. So I had to roll a deep strike mishap. 5, if I'm not mistaken, that is on in ongoing reserve. I'll look in just a second. My second one, 1 billion inches or 10, is going to come straight back. And I don't believe I get anything cool with that. That is a big negative. There's something for you to shoot at. And the third one, same place, dead over. Gosh, I couldn't get a hit. That's going to put me right there. Nothing underneath the template either. The epitome of I have you surrounded, I think comes into play here.
Since my Bastion missile systems have Interceptor, I'm going to roll to hit this Trigon. Moloch?
Moloch.
Moloch. And since we're firing 2 of them linked, they've got twin linked. And I got 4 hits. Roll into wound. I need anything but a 1. And that's 3 wounds.
Nothing I can do about it. Take that there.
And then the other 2 Bastion missile systems are going to fire on this Moloch. And twin linked. See if we wound here. Anything but a 1. Come on. And I got 3 more wounds.
Listen, these damn Bastions gotta go. Here we go. We've got, so we're at the assault phase. A lot has happened. All these red dice that are next to a model, that's representing that model has feel no pain. And I got a lot of it off. And in the shooting phase, not really much happened. Killed a couple Space Marines. Who cares? I really want to get into the meat and potatoes, as we say. So let's get into the assault phase. We've got Damasheron. He's cleared himself a space. We need to see if he can make base contact with that Bastion. 9 inches, I believe, will do it. I'm gonna have to go through some crater there, so that's gonna stop plenty of inches. Plenty of inches. That's a good roll right there. So he is make base contact. We'll leave that. Optimus Trigon Prime is going to come in hot on that 5-man unit. Snake Eyes, I guess. No, it's an unfailable charge, but I still have 6 inches. You get an Overwatch, good sir.
That I do. All right, I've got a heavy bolter and some other bolters firing Overwatch at Optimus Prime. See if anything hits. We've got twin linked on all of it. And looks like I've got 2 hits, one from the heavy bolter and one from the regular bolters. Do they wound? One of them manages to wound. Looks like you owe me a save.
3 up.
And he's safe.
Plasma?
Next up's a rapid firing plasma. And we get hot again. That's twin linked. We're gonna... No, it's not.
No, it's not twin linked.
That is not twin linked. It's not a bolt weapon. So, an armor save. He is safe to blow up another day.
This unit of Raveners, because Optimus, you know what? I really want to make sure this thing goes, and I don't know if he has enough to be able to do it. Yes, he does. I'm going to leave him. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry. I know I'm going back and forth. We're going to go multi-charge here and that Rhino. So, it looks like 1 billion inches. Plenty. All right, on deck is the Damasheron coming in hot first. So here we go. These are my number of attacks. Now, everybody at home, I did get a 6 to hit because I'm using his Grasping Talons. I get an additional Strength 10 attack at Initiative Step 1, so that'll be cool. So here we go here. So this is these hits. Now, I am Strength 6, so I am looking for 6s to get any glances. I didn't get a single glance there, which is kind of balls, but this is a single attack that automatically hits, so I'm at Strength 10. Damn it. Nothing very anticlimactic from the Damasheron, but hopefully the mass number of attacks from the Ravagers can make up the difference. So here we go. Looking for 3s. Okay, now this is where it comes in hot. I am Strength 5 right now, looking for some Long Wars. Joe, my goodness. So I'm at Strength 11 with 1 dice. I'm looking for a 5 or 6 to do a whole point. Yes. So I have successfully done 2 whole points now. 2 more to go. These damned bastions. All right, going right into the Rhino, I do have 1 Ravener. That there. Strength 5 on the rear, so I'm looking for 5s and 6s. So that is an automatic pin because of rending, and it is just shaken. But I have to admit, I'm feeling very strong as being the good guys of the universe. Hive Fleet Lexus coming in to cleanse the rest of this planet. We've really got to make sure that time is ticking on getting Librarian Baller McBallerton before he gets off the planet. So that is the end of Hive Fleet Lexus's turn 2, going into Riley's.
I gotta keep target priority on these wounded models, these big guys. I need to take care of the Gene Stealers here in my backfield. Not really much that I'm going to be moving around this turn. I need these Marines here to hold that wall and keep the Nids from pouring over it. My Invisible Stern Guard are going to be pumping all of their rounds into Optimus Prime. I got 5 Melt-A-Shots and 6 Grab Shots.
So the Melta the Black, these aren't twin link, correct?
Correct. None of them are.
All right. And then now I have a 3-up save, so all those white dice are going to be looking for 3s and 2s on the other.
Let's roll them and see what I get. Ouch.
All right, so I've got to make some feel no pains here. Optimus Prime, do not go down right now. I need you. I'm going to make this dramatic. There's 1. Damn it. Optimus, you took down 5 Space Marines. Go back to school.
But fell to the Stern Guard of the Golden Sentinels. Next up, I have my las cannons firing on this Moloch. One of them's got a Signum, but as always, the one that doesn't have the Signum misses.
Not necessarily always, because you did stick it on one of your rolls already.
Truth, I did. You know, only the Sith deals in absolutes. And we've got, that looks like 3 wounds.
3 wounds. I owe you 3 more feel no pains.
And he makes
Stuck
them all.
3 of them. Suck it, Trebek.
But don't count your chickens quite yet. We've still got 4 of these Bastion missile systems firing.
No, they shot in interceptor mode, so you don't get to pull the trigger on those now. But you do have these 4 missiles, Dev Squad missiles here.
That can fire on him. 4 Dev Squad missiles. Again, one of them with a Signum. We're firing crack. And every one of them hits.
Look at that. You just said.
Rolling the wound.
Hits, but it does.
Anything but a 1. Oh, okay. So that's a cock. That's a cock.
Yeah, even though it's a 1.
All right, so we have 2 wounds.
Feel no pain. Sticking around with 1 wound. Hey, Riley, do you know the difference between a maul lock with 1 wound and full up wounds? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Cool. Still effective. You got to bring them down, homie.
Still totally going to go down next turn. Next up, this bit of 3rd squad's going to fire all of their weapons into this Moloch. I got 8 regular bolter shots, 3 heavies, and some rapid fire plasma as well. We are twin linked on all these bolt weapons.
I'll jink.
You can do that?
No. In my mind, you can.
We got all hits. Rolling to wound. What's the toughness on this guy? 6?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so I need 6s and 5s on the heavy bolters. And we got 2 wounds from the heavy.
So to use some 3-ups. Get out of here. Oh, and a 5-up. Feel no pain. I'm willing the dice. I'm willing the dice. 6. On camera, I willed the dice and it did my bidding.
You can't do any willing anymore, man. It's just, we can't have that. But we still got a rapid firing plasma gun.
Damn it.
See if he does it. And he doesn't blow up for the first time. 2 hits.
Looking for 3s.
Looking for 3s. Nope.
He lives.
This guy and his will. Next up, my venerable Dreadnought Elder Acteon with his twin link las cannon and Stormbolter is going to shoot at this Moloch, getting ready to assault it. We got hits with all but 1. He doesn't have chapter tactics. He doesn't get that twin linked. I'm going to roll up next, and looks like that's a las cannon wound.
To the face. No feel, no pain for this guy.
My venerable Dreadnought's going to rush into combat with his Moloch. We're going to roll for charge, and we make it. That is more than enough. And I've got 4 attacks hitting at initiative. What, you hitting first, or am I?
We're both at I4.
Awesome. We'll roll these 4 power fist attacks. 5 attacks. Got to grab another die.
And you're looking for 4s?
Looking for 4s. I have 1.
No, actually, I'm sorry. You're looking for 3s. I'm weapon skill 3.
Okay. Yep. Then I have 3 hits. Rolling the wound. That's a strength 10.
Yes, sir.
Strength 10. Anything but a 1. We got a cock die here.
I am DED dead no matter what that die says.
He is quite dead.
All right. So I get my 3 attacks back. He has already taken a wound. All right. So I've taken. I get 3 attacks, and I'm looking for 4s. Ooh.
Ow.
Now, you are toughness 7. I am only strength 6. So I'm looking for 5s. Oh my goodness. Double Long War says you owe me 2 feel no pains or die.
Let's hope we make it. And we do not.
Dreadnought down.
Suicidal charge. Takes him down. Looks like the Golden Sentinels survived another turn. Our shooting over here with these Battle Brothers took out a lot of the Gene Stealers. We had plenty of great shots against Optimus Prime from my Stern Guard. And then my venerable Dreadnought, Elder Acteon, valiantly sacrificed himself to take down one of those Molochs.
Tick, tick, tick goes the clock. I've got to get these Golden Sentinels off this table. So we're going to bring in the 3rd Moloch because he went into ongoing reserve, so it's a guarantee he's coming back. We're going to go right here on top of this guy's head. See if I can get a hit. That's a no. Man, I really wanted to scoop up that entire unit. Molochs are underachieving right now. Let me locate a tape measure. Got it right here. Going to be going 8 inches. That guy here, which is a big nothing. We're just going to just as easily just put him right there for stability purpose. All right, all the movement is done. It's time for the psychic phase. So we're gonna roll in how many we got. Oh, that's actually what I needed, Long War veterans, because I went major catalyst heavy last time. Ain't got time for that shit this time. I need some war plants to go off. I have 3 of them in my arsenal, and I have enough dice now to be able to try to cast all of them. Hive Tyrant up here. I don't care that you only have 2 wounds left. You're going to try to war plant Blast Cannon Bunker. You're going to use 6 dice. Looking for 2 successes here. I do have 2 successes. Would you like to try to stop this? You have a total of 9 dice yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to try and stop this. I'm going to commit. Let's do all of it.
There you go.
Hey,
if you're going to go big.
And we
went to the nothing side.
Yeah.
Went to the nothing side.
All right. We're all.
So, see if I hit. All that work. All that work. All right. So I use 6 dice. I'm going to use another 6 for Mama right here, who's going to try a lance this one. Okay. Here we go. We do go off successfully. Let's see if Mama hits. Damn it. She does not. She needs 4s to hit. She's less good than the Hive Tyrants. Swarmy is the one that is the final. I'm going to see if he can reach the last cannon bastion. And he can. So I have a total of 3 dice left for Swarmy. Here we go. Be a baller. Be a baller for me. Psychic phase useless this turn, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there was no more moving and running from all the mass of gaunts in this section. We just counted them all up, and between all the units, everything. Of course, for everybody at home, I'd be starting shooting with the back units first and moving forward. Either way, I have a combined total of 34 flesh borers that are going to come in hot on this 6-man squad. Here we go. I got all my dice here. We love rolling a bunch of dice at once. I'm looking for 2s to hit because they're really good. I'm just kidding, everybody. I wish they hit on 2s. Looking for 4s. All right. Looks like a big old Roger. And then now I am strength 4 versus toughness 4. That many saves, homie, if you want to see how good I actually did against the power armor.
Let's see if the Golden Sentinels hold the line again.
Boom.
And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 dead. We've got 2 left.
Termagants for the W. Where the psychic phase, where the big guys, where everything else can't, just leave it to the Termagants. Alright, so we've got quite a few charges, as you could imagine, that are about to pop off. I've got a declared charge here. Riley will get his dice together in just a minute and overwatch me. Over on this side, I have these 2 big units are the ones that are going to try to base here. I have 3 big baddies going to come in hot and try to charge. Maybe do. This guy's got 2 left, so see if we can pop that. I've got 2-man squad of Ravengers that are gonna come into the Rhino, and lastly, the Furious Charged Up squad here is gonna come in one more time and try to take this down. So charge distance, the only 2 that I have to really roll is right here. So Termagants. That is going to be 3 inches. I'll measure that. I feel like it should still be okay. It's just barely, if it is. No. Oh, man. What does the camera say? I think I'm out. I think a 3 fails.
I think it looks like a 3 makes it. You're holding about a quarter inch over your own base.
I am? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm shaking. There. I'm leaning over to the center of the table.
I think you gave yourself a quarter inch too last.
Okay, so I make it there. Let's see if the pink squad will be able to get in. That's without a question. 5 inches, so that should be good there. But you do get a chance to overwatch. So let's do this one first, and then we'll go straight back over here.
Sounds good. 5 Marines with bolters firing on that Broodlord and Lone Gene Stealer.
Looking for 6s twin
linked. 1
linked.
hit so far, but we are twin linked. And twin linked gets us nothing more. Rolling a wound, and that doesn't make it in.
So sad. All right, over here, if you want to bust off into the green squad.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 plasma gun shots, 3 heavy bolter.
Guarantee you're going to kill yourself. Oh!
Looks like we
Twin-
got some
twin
hits.
linked
Twin
white
linked
dice.
on that heavy bolter. And I got 2 heavy bolter hits and a plasma gun. Anything but a 1.
Hey, and guess what I'm in front of? Little Aegis defense line.
Ooh.
Looks like I'm going to get a little cover save here. Ha! Seems good. You had good firing.
But we pinged off the back of our own wall.
Yep, it happens. We've got our 3 big baddies that are coming in hot right here. So Mama's going to come in first with her smash attack. 1 strength 10 attack, 3s to hit. Strength 10. I can't see it, Riley. What is it?
That's a 1, my friend.
That is a 1. Armor Bane. Don't I get to re-roll that, right?
That's a 4.
That is a 4.
Yeah.
That should be a glance. I hate not knowing. Let's triple check real quick what smash. If I'm not mistaken, it gives me Armor Bane. Upon further review, I was correct, just not in my verbiage. You just get to re-roll Armor Pin Roll, not Armor Bane, where you get to add 2d6 together. So this glance does stick, ladies and gentlemen. That means this impenetrable fortress has 1 whole point left. Now, Damasheron time. I have both of them divvied up in dice. I'm looking for a 6 from each colored dice. I do get an additional strength 10 attack at initiative 1. That will happen, but only from one of them. All right, now these are strength 8. I am looking for 6s. There we go. I was able to glance it out. All right, Riley, give us the rules.
Alright, it says here battlements that are part of a building that suffers a total collapse are destroyed. Each unit on the battlement suffers D6 strength 6 AP dash hits that ignore cover, and then they have to take a pinning test. And they're ruins terrain for the rest of the game.
Here we go. So that deadliest missile launcher of all time is gone, and the plasma unit takes 2 strength 6 hits. That is 2 wounds, home slice.
Alright, I got 2 armor saves to make.
Here you go. I got 2 dice there.
And I lose another 1.
So that is going to be a pin check and a leadership check? Hashtag.
That sounds correct to me. We'll do the pinning check in white, the leadership check in black. We are leadership 9. And looks like I am...
Good to go on both?
Yeah. Good to go on both. They're still hanging out there, but they're in ruins.
All right, here we go. We are coming in hot right here. We've got the Broodlord at initiative 7. Here we go. His 6 total attacks, needing 3s to hit. That's cocked. All right. And now, I'm not really cool like the Gene Stealer cult models there, guys. I only have Furious Charge because those Broodlords are AP 3 claws and doing blah, blah, blah. I'm not. I'm only Strength 5. Excuse me, Strength 6 because of Furious Charge. So that is... Normally, they would all be dead, but I didn't get any 6s, no Ren, so you'll need to make 5 armor saves.
Let's see if first squad can make it through this. And I lose 2.
All right. Now, my other Gene Stealer is up. He gets his 4 attacks. Strength 5. 1 wound.
And 1 save. And he doesn't make it. That's 3 Space Marines down.
All right, 3 down. And now you get your attacks back.
Yep. 2 attacks. Our weapon skill 4. 2 hits. Nice boxcars there. Rolling a wound.
Majority, you need 5s. Nothing.
Do not make anything.
Yep. Leadership -3.
And we're
a base of a 9 or a base of an 8. This unit doesn't have a sergeant in it, correct? So that was a fail because you are just leadership 8. So let's see if you run away. And just 1 dice.
Oh, just 1 die?
Yeah, see if I catch you.
All right, that's a 4.
I'm at a initiative 7. You're at a total of an 8, so it doesn't matter. I have a billion. So I catch you. We are stuck in combat. These guys shall know no fear. Even though right now they're a little scared, not going to lie.
Not so sure about that. We'll see here next turn.
that was the end of my turn 3 here. So I mean, I'm feeling okay. Getting some more of the Golden Sentinel surrounded. Was able to finally crack this damn first bastion. He still has 3 left. So we just got to play it by ear. I know that only time is going to tell now. Only 2 turns left, and I got a lot of models to still kill.
I have 2 more turns left. The game is not over. I got Tyranids pouring over my walls. I've got Gene Stealers coming in my backfield. I've got Mawlocks I still haven't dealt with. And I've lost one of my bastions that was doing so much work with those missiles. It's an uphill battle, but I've still got hope. I think I can pull this together and hold my Librarian for 2 more turns. My Psychic phase was a little bit of a wash. I only got invisibility off on my Stern Guard, but I'll take it. We're going to start the shooting phase off with my Plasma Cannon trying to take out that Mawloc. We're going to see if we overheat here. That's a cocked die. And we're safe.
That's half the battle with your plasma.
Really. So next up, we're going to see if it scatters. He's shooting with a Signum, so that's going to be a -5 to the scatter roll, but we're dead bang on. I need a 3 to wound, and we got it.
There's literally nothing I can do about it.
He doesn't have any feel no pain. That's a dead Mawloc.
Mawloc down. That way to start out the shooting phase, 1 for 1.
I still have 3 of my Bastion missile systems, so I'm going to link this one and that one. We're going to try and take out that flying Hive Tyrant. They are twin linked, and I get 4 shots at the guy. We're going to see how this rolls out. And 2 6s. I got a twin link to reroll this guy. All hit, rolling to wound. I need anything but a 1 right now. Okay. We got 4 wounds at AP3.
So I just got my 4 up save, and I have 2 wounds, so I got to make a couple of all of them.
Ouch. I have 1 Bastion missile system left all the way over there, and it's going to make a Hail Mary shot against these 2 Ravagers here. We got 2 hits and 2 wounds.
It'd be crazy not to go to ground, because if not, I'm just going to get vaped. So I owe you some 6-up saves.
Sounds like it. Let's see if you make it.
Nope, no 6s today.
Nice try. Better luck next time. I got my 2 last cannon devs here, and we're going to take a shot all the way across at that far Mawloc. I need 3s to hit, both hits, and I need anything but a 1 to wound. That's 2 wounds at AP2.
Again, I'm not 25% obscured, because remember, everybody, I am right here. Kind of with the proverbial dick in the wind here. So he takes 2 wounds. He's got 4 left.
My 4 missile devastators are going to try and bring down the last of this Mawloc's wounds. We got 4 crack missiles, one of which has a Signum. And 1 miss. We got 3 coming in. We're not going to be able to bring it down, but let's see if we can put the hurt on it. Need anything but a 1. 3 wounds.
So you're telling me there's a chance. I got 1 left.
I've got 10 rapid fire bolter shots. We're going to try to bring this Mawloc down. All right, that's a lot of good hits. But since I'm Imperial Fists, I get to re-roll all these 1s. And we got 9 hits on him. Now we're going to need 6s to wound him. Strength 4 versus toughness 6, that's 6s.
Yeah.
All right, let's hope for some long wars. I got 2 wounds coming in and 2 armor saves.
Oh, it's like a guarantee I'm going to lose him. Me making a 3-up save just doesn't happen. Yep. 50-50.
Winning.
Damn it. The mighty bolter.
My Stern Guard have got to make plenty of shots against these Gene Stealers, so we're going to use our Kraken rounds. It's a poison 2-up. I got 14 shots going into them. And since we're Imperial Fists, we get to re-roll this sea of 1s and 2s. And that looks like not a lot.
Still with the re-roll, wow.
Oh yeah.
So now you're picking up and using the poison rounds.
Yep, gotta hope for 2s or better. And that's still quite a lot of 1s, but I've got 5 wounds coming your way.
All right, I'm in cover. You're looking out, so this is a 5-up save. Lose 3 of the closest models there.
Blunted the spear. Next up, I got my Chapter Master with his Combi Plasma, excuse me. That is 2 hits. And that is 1 wound.
Another 5-up save. Did you roll a 3 to wound or a 4?
I rolled a 3.
No, you need a 4 to
4?
wound. Toughness 4.
All right. And then lastly, I got my librarian with his Spartian bolt pistol. That's a hit. That's a wound. That's a 4. And this thing ignores cover.
Wow.
AP 5.
Another Gene Stealer down.
Awesome. Overall, I think this is a really productive turn. I got a lot of the big bugs that were hanging out inside my walls out of the way. Brother Arjun with his heavy bolter finally fell to the giant tide of bugs. We lost the combat with the Broodlord, and now it all falls to my Stern Guard to see if they can hold against these Gene Stealers.
So top of 4. I've got some stuff left to kill. I got to come in and clean up some different things, but I do have models in assault range now of the Stern Guard, so that's what the end game is. So let's see if we can finish it on turns 4 instead of maybe 5. All right, movement is done. Time to go to the epic psychic phase is what I'm looking for. How many community dice? Cocked. We are at 4 plus Swarmy. 5, and I still have my 3. Okay, so here's 4 for you, plus your Livy. Winged Hive Tyrant is going to try to bust down right here. I'm looking for a gut shot because I want to try to blow this thing up and nuke these missile launchers and get rid of this Bastion missile system. It's just too much firepower on top of each one of those, and I've done damage to each one. This one's got to go. So I'm going to go my 6 dice again. It goes off on 3. Pretty much can't interact with that. So, unless you want to try.
I'm not going to try. These guys have already done their good work.
Alright, so see if I hit on a 3. All the damn work on them, son. Okay, so now we're going to go one more time. I got 5 dice left. We're going to put Mama is going to go same thing right here. Her dice. Doesn't even go off. 2 bad psychic phases back to back. We're going to have to do it in shooting and in close combat then. So that was the end of the shooting phase. We didn't show a single thing because it's about like what we thought. 1 billion shots between here, all the Termagants, everything into here. Lost a single guy, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens. They're invisible and you have a 3 upset. Also, I was able to bang down all my Mamas. Converge their strength 5 firepower onto here to kill 1 Space Marine. So ain't got time for that anymore. Now it's time for the charges. Basically, we've got 2 charges here. I'm also going to try for 2 Termagant squads here. And see, everything else is just going to go directly what it's in front of. Ravenger's in front of that. Swarm Lord is going to try to get in. I am still blocked in over here. Guys, that's why I just want to take 2 more seconds, and I know we're going to talk about it in the breakdown. I have been bottlenecked this entire game. Because these 2 models are still here, I can't move any closer. I'm basically as close as I can get, but I can't break through. So that's what we're about to try to change right now. So with the assault phase here, I am going to declare first to suck up this Overwatch, soak up, which is actually really, come to find out, it's been really good because of potentially poison rounds, twin linkage. We're going to say this trash throwaway Termagant unit is going to charge in first. So see if I make it. 6, I'm only going to be 4 inches. That's going to be close. But before I even measure, Riley, you get to do yours.
And I got 12 poison rounds going right into those Termagants. Hitting on 6s, but we're twin linked. I'm already seeing 3. I'm happy with that.
Wow.
1,
4
2, 3,
more.
4, 5, 6. This one's cocked. And it's not going to make it.
So glad I used the Termagants.
And that's a lot of 1s.
So it's only 2, so 4, and I'm not touching cover, I'm not impeded, so that's literally 4 dead Termagants. And now, they are definitely out of a 4-inch charge range. Assaults, so I am at, I clash in, both units are there. These guys are going at normal initiative. This unit is not. It's forced to I1. But I am at initiative 7, homie, and I am going to issue a challenge. I ain't scared.
And Captain Antiochus is going to accept, because neither is he.
All right, so that is this guy right here. Let's go ahead, librarian. I'll get to you later. I'm just going to go ahead and do the old 1-2 switcheroo there. And we've got the epic showdown ready to begin. All right, so I am at this many attacks, hitting on... Actually, I need to check compared to what a chapter master is. So yeah, so I am weapon skill 7, so I need 3s to hit. No preferred enemy or anything cool. But I am strength 6 because of Furious Charge. Looking for Rens. So 4 normal saves.
I got 4 2-ups to make. And he takes 1 wound. He's down to 3.
I was able to get through the armor. Okay, okay. So your swing's up.
All right. We got 4 attacks. Let's see if the Sword of St. Sebastian swings true. And I've got 2 hits.
Mastercrafted?
No, it is not.
Wow.
Yeah,
a named sword that's not mastercrafted.
Just a regular relic blade.
Okay.
But we're going to see if it wounds. It's strength 6 against your toughness 5.
Yep.
So I got 1, and that's your save.
And what's the AP?
2.
Oh, right. Well,
No,
take a wound.
sorry. It is
AP 3?
3 on a relic
Yeah,
blade.
no, it's fine. I'd still take a wound. So I'm coming in with 2 wounds left. We both go at each other. All right, I got 1 Gene Stealer bodyguard. That's what I call him, left. That's going to swing first. So here we go. Looking for 3s. And now strength 5. Still no Rens, but 1 wound.
And 1 armor save, and he's good to go.
Now you get to swing with everything that's left into the blue unit until I get to go initiative 1.
12 attacks from the veterans.
Yeah, they're all 2 base, right?
That is correct. We'll see if we take out any Gene Stealers. All right, I'm looking for 3 4s.
Mm-hmm. And 4s again.
Yep. Alrighty.
So 3 5-up saves.
Oh,
this is a cog dice. So we've been calling it all game, but I'm still gonna make it.
And he was right. Now I got my librarians 4 attacks.
3 attacks.
3 attacks base, plus he's got a bolt pistol and close combat weapon.
I'm pretty sure they're only 2 base.
Only 2 base?
And dual close combat weapons and stuff like that. I think
bumps him up
Blood
to a
Angels
3.
might be the only ones that have 3.
Alrighty, well then he's got 3 attacks. And that are 2 hits.
4s to kill.
And I got 1 more dead.
I got a total of 15 attacks coming in on the unit. Looking for 3s. Again, no dice manipulation here. And looking for 4s. Haven't seen any 6s from Renning yet, but we'll see if we can find them now. Ouch. Okay. These do not have Furious Charge. Alright, 3 Rens and 3 armor.
Hope for 3s on those armor saves, and I lose 5 of my Stern Guard.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect prime example. We could have edited, redid it, did all this, but we want to show pro tip number 2 or 3 for the day, if I'm not mistaken. All right, you're in a 40K tournament. Things happen. Okay, you go back and say, "Oh, wait a second, my unit was invisible. That wouldn't have went down the way that it did." Right is right, wrong is wrong. It would be wrong of me to say, because that's exactly how we played this. We did not play that the unit was invisible, even though they were. So, me as the opposing player, which it negatively affects me, I can't say, "Oh, you forgot your rule, it didn't blah, blah, blah." You have to come to an agreement, right? We mathed it out in our heads. As it laid, I did a wound here and killed 5 Space Marines with all this. Yep. Well, when it's all said and done, I would have only did 1 wound to the Space Marines. So that's exactly what we did. We still did our pile-in moves. We removed 1 Space Marine, put the other Space Marines back, and here we are going into the next turn. So again, I just wanted to break that down. Right is right. If you're in an event, we just finished. It isn't multiple turns later. We caught it before we even truly moved on. You have to uphold both aspects of the game. And my man, they were invisible. Everybody knows it.
Yep.
We just remembered it both when we looked at each other, and we wanted to break that down for you guys. That's how I would do it at any event. Hope everybody at home would do the exact same way. Do the honorable thing. Give the player his models back. Don't be that guy.
Well, thanks a bunch, Juice. It's
Absolutely.
Sportsman of the Week right here.
Well. Stuff is dead. We're going to start back here. Obliterated, gone. Smash attack, strength of the strength 5 rending came in hot. This, just a rhino that won't go anywhere. It's still parked, holding up.
Unkillable rhino.
But obviously, the brother Damashrons snipped through the 2 Space Marines. We have broke through every line that there is on this side, flooding in. We are truly staring down some invisible Stern Guard.
It's almost the very end. I've almost lasted enough turns to pull off a win against the odds. I've got a couple of units of Marines still living, but right now all of the action is right here on my invisible Stern Guard squad. It's going to be the first order of business is getting that psychic test done and making my guys stay invisible so I might actually win this. Since I didn't really need to move anything, we're going to go straight into that psychic phase. We'll roll this community die, and I got 4 more warp charges to play with. I've rolled those community dice. Now we're going to see if I can pull off some invisibility. We have it. 3 successes. This one's cocked. We'll re-roll it anyway. So that's 4 of them.
And a perils.
And a perils.
Good. Bang down your perils results. See, roll a d6. Oh,
yes.
My God. So, this is the potential chance of you going Super Saiyan. 2 things gets to go into effect now. For the love of everything that is holy, for the first game of 2017 for me, perils shadows in the warp come into effect. You are, sir, at -2 leadership.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So my librarian's at what? He's rolling at an 8?
You need to roll an 8 or more.
8 or more? That
For
sounds
me.
a little backwards.
For me to be happy. 8 or less for you.
All right. Ow. Ouch.
So, nothing bad happens, just no Super Saiyan.
No Super Saiyan.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, and you had 4 successes, so I'm going to chunk every dice that I have to make this not happen. I've got whatever dice, can't remember, this is in my hand to try to stop it. Oh. This is cocked, see if it does. No.
Oh, thank goodness we're still invisible. And we'll remember it this time.
Yes, true. So the assault phase, we're at initiative 7. Broodlord coming in hot with his 5 attacks. Hitting on 6s, not the other numbers. And I am only strength 5 now, base. 1, 2 up save, home slice.
See if we can get this. And we barely make it. Captain Antiochus is not wounded.
All right, I am at initiative 6. Is he at 5 or 6?
He's at 5.
Okay, so all the Gene Stealers are up next. So it's all these mini dice into the unit. Again, Furious Charge does not matter, and I'm only looking for 6s. So nothing. Damned invisibility.
All right, now my librarian's going to go. Got his.
Well, the captain is up next. He's at 5.
Right.
Everybody else is at 4. Yep.
Captain's rocking next. He's got his 4 attacks.
I am also invisible,
3s.
so you need 6. I'm just kidding. You hit on 4s.
Hit on
I'm
4s.
weapon skill 7.
Right, you are. So, got 1 hit.
6.
1 wound.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. So, I now have 1 wound left.
And then the librarian is going to go. He's got his 3 attacks from his bolt pistol and close combat weapon. One of those went off the table. We've got 2 hits against the Gene Stealers.
4s.
And 1 wound.
Got a guy in contact here.
Next up, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Stern Guard. 10. And what do we got that hits? We're looking for 4s.
Wow, solid roll, homie.
Yep. And we're looking for some more 4s to wound. All right, and that's 4 armor saves.
You 4 or 5 ups. Picked up 3 more, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
And I think, did I win?
You did. So we are leadership here. So 3, 4, 5. Looking for a 5. They are running, and the Broodlord is making us fearless. If I'm not mistaken, give me just 1 second. And I'm sure everybody at home is wondering, is like, yo, dog, like, you don't know your rules of a Broodlord? Like, I just wish that my Broodlord out of the NID book was the exact same damn Broodlord out of the Genius of the Cult books. And he's not, because that's what I've been reading up on a lot lately and building lists. This guy does not have AP3 claws. This guy does not have fearless. He does not give his unit stealth. He is less good. But real quick, I'm going to take 2 seconds. This is the first model of High Fleet Lexus that was ever painted. Ooh. All right. You see those sacks there? You see the detail? I mean, that's just high quality stuff right there. And it's kind of worn off right now, but it spells Lexus right there on the carapace. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you guys need something, I mean, this is that's what BTTQ does right there.
So it does. That's gorgeous.
Thanks, homie. So the second leadership, one for the Broodlord, they stick a 5. So they're good. So that means you won't be able to catch this unit. So he's going to roll 2d6. Or, 2d6, so 10 total inches, which basically, I've got a tape measure right here. I feel like it's going to be right beside that bastion. It's kind of like I know what 10 inches is. It is time. It is the last couple seconds before 2 things happen. These models are warped up into space onto their ships, and simultaneously the planet blowing up. So we want to make sure that that librarian doesn't make it off. So we're going to pull in literally every model in this army that can get into combat and have to do it. So movement, psychics, none of that means anything. It's all said and done. Well, excuse me, I have moved everything else it needs. I slung, again, preferred enemy to this unit. Now it's time to try to make some long charges. I'm going to start out with this Damasheron first. He's got the longest one. So we're going to see what he gets. 4 inches is not going to do it. Not any day of the week, but he does have fleet. 8 inches is notable. I was thinking it's a solid maybe. I'm going to see if we can get in there. 8 will do it, guys. Yep. 8's going to put me exactly what I needed. So we're going to go ahead and move him in. He's, you know, like that. Big tail holding him up. It's almost an unfailable charge for the Ravengers. Here we go. Robbie B. Ravengers in there like swimwear. Just coming down the pipeline here. Alright. We'll finish moving these guys. Now, Termagants. We got Blue Squad. 6 inches. Now, -2 is going to be 4. It's exactly what we need as well. And I'll finish moving them. And then now Green Squad. Oh, that's the number I was looking for. So, we actually need to do these Blue Squad first. So at initiative step 10, I have a Hammer of Wrath for my Damasheron. So that is a wound. That is strength 6. And he is in base contact with the guy next to the librarian, so he has to take a 3-up save. This auto hits. I wanted to peel a guy off here. Alright, so we go to initiative 7, which is going to be the Broodlord, and the then followed by the Damasheron and everybody else.
Hitting on 6s.
Hitting on 6s. So I've got 5 dice from the Broodlord. 1. Nothing. Alright, so now Damasheron is up next. We are going to go with +1 strength initiative. Yep, so +1 strength for the grasping talents to get an additional attack if we do roll a 6 to hit. I am not outnumbered, so I'm only going to be rocking 7 dice. 7 attacks. Keep me a 6. Cock dice. Ugh. Invisibility is coming in so clutch right now. Initiative 6, I have a Gene Stealer. Just 1. Oh, 3 dice. Nothing. Now the Ravengers. They are going to be able to... The best I can do is squeeze in 1 model. 1 more. I can easily put 1 here. Wobbly model comes in and he replaces it. So I will be able to, there's no way the fifth guy can get in, but I do get 4. So they get 5 attacks each. All right, the Ravager unit is getting preferred enemy. Finally, some dice manipulation in my favor from Swarmy. So this is preferred enemy looking for 6s and 1s. Ooh, Ravengers. That's what I'm talking about. At least I got some hits. Okay, now let's convert these 3 1s into 6s. Let's make it all worth it. All worth it right here. Trip 6s. Nope, nothing. Okay. All right, now we are strength 4 rending. No 1s, nothing to re-roll, 2 armor saves. Wow.
3 ups. And he takes out 2 of my Stern Guard. Captain Antiochus is still locked in a challenge with that Broodlord. We're going to see if we can kill him. We got 2 hits.
Yeah, looking for 4s.
And then, this is a cocked die. Alright, my friend.
You are strength, what with that?
6.
So that 3 does wound.
Yeah, that 3 does wound.
So, this is gone from one of them. And now this other Gene Stealer's gone from that.
Alright. Now we've got this guy, Brother Vadamar's got to focus his 2 attacks into that bunch of gaunts. And we got nothing.
No, need 3s to hit.
Need 3s? Okay, we got 1. Gonna see if we wound. That definitely doesn't wound. He doesn't have anything. He can go into a Termagant?
Yeah.
Alrighty. We got that. Nothing. No hits. And then these 2 are gonna fight into those Ravagers. So we got the Librarian with his 3.
2
hits, yeah. And we'll see if they wound. 1 wound.
Just take it. Nothing I can do.
Yep.
Guy's got 2. And then the other guy.
And then, oh boy, misses.
All right, so I was able to do 2 wounds, but you were able to do 3. I really wanted to try to do, my Termagants it is.
Your Termagants, they still gotta go.
I need to do 2 more wounds. That's basically where I'm at, Termies. I need to win this combat. So I get to pile-in move. Pretty big here. Looks like the best I can do for space that he's going to be out. So it looks like I would be able to pile these in such a manner to get it in. It's not worth moving them because it doesn't matter. So I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 guys. That is 30 attacks, ladies and gentlemen. 30 attacks for me to do my best. All right, and just to show everybody, if they wondered, like, oh, wow, look at those models coming back, so each initiative step is different. And then you get to pile in depending of that. So I get at initiative step 4, which they are, I get to move in. I get 3 inches to make base contact. So, and then you get 2 inches from that to play off. So this model is already in base contact. So now this model right here gets to move up to 3 more total inches. So that's going to put him on this ledge, okay? So sometimes we play fast, so I just automatically see things that maybe some other people don't. So now I have, this is where a model is. So under this same premise, they move in, and here. Just that simple. So now at 2 inches off of base, these easily get in. So I do apply the same process. These models get an additional 3 inches to jump up, make base, and move in. Like that's how you can basically see from a model right behind it, they get a total of 5 inches, right? 3 plus 2. So you can kind of cut your unit in half, see about what can fit, and move on. And again, this is GW terrain and how they have ruled things. Wobbly models get into effect. All they care about is your inches if you have the space, if you have the inches as well. I have a gut shot chance of doing 2 wounds, because that's what I need to win the combat. He fails a leadership check and runs off the board. That's the only chance I got right now. Because after these dice rolls have happened, and the end of this combat comes, his turn 5 movement is going to vape him off the planet with his teleportation from his mothership, from your ship, yep. To the bad guy planet, because you do bad guy stuff, and you leave the good guys here. So I've got to capitalize right now. I need 6s and 5s.
Seeing some 6s.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up successes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Clear that out of the way for you.
Not mad at that 9 right now.
That's pretty good.
All right, now I need to convert these 6s into 5s and 6s. Right here. Right now. I get 1 reroll because the dice hit the ground. Riley. You've got, okay, so this is where you're at, Riley. Let's look at this. Yeah. You got to fill 2 of these for me. This guy has to take it, and he is in base contact with the librarian. Librarian can look out, sir. It doesn't matter. He's got 2 wounds. He's not dying.
Yep.
But ultimately, you need to make 1 here. We'll even say he only, because I am in base contact with 2 different units, even though they would bleed through the green one from here, blue one from there. So we'll say 2 come from here, 1 from there to make it easy. So make a 3-up save, 1, because then the next guy up would be that guy, which you want. So 1 3-up save.
1 3-up save.
Oh,
doesn't make it.
Oh my goodness.
What's his next roll decides the game?
Okay, so no. We still got some rolls away. I'm not in the clear yet. So now the next guy up is old Captain, my captain. He has a 2-up save. Easy, Riley. It's easy. It's just a 2-up. Oh,
and we make it.
I was hoping that I could do some reverse psychology. This comes down to the librarian. Now, a librarian has to make a 3-up save. I would like, if you fail it, I have a chance. You have to make a leadership check. Here it is, 3-up save.
It's all on me now.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay, so everybody is tracking. Remember what I called. Remember what I called. So this librarian is wounded. Now, I have won the combat by 1. Oh, I have won the combat by 1. The highest leadership you have is 10. So now, Riley, all you have to do to basically win the game is pass a leadership 9 check. I'm going to call out right now an 11. I'm calling an 11. This is all on camera. Nothing stopped. There is no faking this right here. Roll the dice.
I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm saying 7. Come on. Big money. Big money.
Oh, 7! You did call it.
Bro.
Oh, I saw the 6 and I was like, I'm in there. And then the 1 dropped.
Oh,
damn it.
Man.
You and odds. Either way, we're going to cut it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, stop what you're doing. Head on over to thelongwar.net. Become a veteran of the Long War today, and make sure you check out everybody from our group's live Twitch streaming and all the other cool shit that comes along with it. Thanks, everybody.
If you like these battle reports, check out thelongwar.net. Become a member of the Hall of Veterans today for the fastest growing library of Wargame-related video content, modeling, painting, and playing, not to mention all the sick discounts I receive from some of our sponsors. TheLongWar.net is committed to bringing hobby back, and we can't do it without you.